Feeling run down, even after a good night's sleep? What if I told you the culprit might be an invisible enemy hiding right on your plate? Today, we're heading into the kitchen to uncover our top 10 superhero foods that fight inflammation throughout your entire body. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because the last item on our list isn't just a food. It's a genuine surprise that could completely transform the way you think about simple, healthy cooking. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is inflammation? Imagine you cut your finger. The redness, the swelling, that's acute inflammation, your body throwing all its resources into repair. That's a good thing. But then there's another type, chronic, silent inflammation. It's like a persistent alarm quietly buzzing for months on end. Your body is constantly on edge, and this wears it down from the inside, leading to fatigue and serious diseases. And the primary instigators of this alarm are often found in what we eat. But the good news is, food can also be your most powerful firefighter. Kicking off our countdown is a true aquatic superhero, fatty fish. We're talking about varieties like salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, and anchovies. These aren't just delicious, they're practically swimming in goodness. And it's all thanks to their main secret weapon, long-chain omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of them, EPA and DHA. That might sound a bit scientific, but it's actually quite simple. Imagine a small fire constantly smoldering inside your body. That's chronic inflammation. Well, omega-3s are like the firefighting team that shows up and douses that fire. When our bodies process these beneficial fats, they create special molecules, resolvins and protectins. Their job is to actively suppress inflammatory responses. They literally tell your immune cells, "Hey guys, calm down. The danger's over. Time to wrap up the rescue mission." Research backs this up. Studies show that people who regularly include fatty fish in their diet have significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. This is direct proof that omega-3s really work. So, how much of this miracle do you need? Nutrition experts recommend eating at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. 1 serving is about a piece the size of your palm. Baked salmon for dinner or a sardine salad for lunch isn't just tasty. It's your investment in inflammation-free health. But what if you really truly don't like fish? There's an alternative, high-quality fish oil capsules. But remember, whole fish is always better, because along with omega-3s, you also get high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals. So when you add a piece of fatty fish to your plate, you're not just eating. You're sending in a powerful force to combat an invisible enemy. Moving on to something sweet and incredibly beautiful, our second spot goes to vibrant berries. We're talking about blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, a whole palette of juicy and aromatic delights. These little gifts from nature don't just please the eye and the palate. They are true powerhouses, bursting with powerful antioxidants. And the star of the show in their composition is a compound called anthocyanin. It's anthocyanins that give berries their rich red, blue, and purple hues. But their work extends far beyond being a natural dye. Imagine tiny invaders in your body, free radicals. They damage cells and trigger inflammation. Well, anthocyanins are an elite squad, designed to track down and neutralize these microscopic troublemakers. But wait, there's more. These amazing compounds possess another remarkable ability. They can influence the activity of specific cells in our immune system, known as natural killer cells. Normally these cells are our body's staunch defenders. However, with chronic inflammation, their activity can become impaired. Berries help support these cells, keeping their crucial work in a healthy balance. Studies have shown that adults who regularly consumed berries, like strawberries, had significantly lower levels of specific inflammatory markers associated with heart disease. And here's the best news. You don't have to wait for summer to unlock all these amazing benefits. Frozen berries retain nearly all their potent anti-inflammatory properties. So, year-round, you can add a handful of blueberries to your morning oatmeal, blend up a raspberry smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a healthy, delicious dessert. So, the next time you're craving something sweet, reach for these vibrant powerhouses. A handful of berries isn't just a delightful treat. It's a powerful and delicious strike against inflammation. All right, let's talk greens. And our next star ingredient is quite possibly the most controversial vegetable from your childhood. That's right, it's broccoli. Some people absolutely love it. Others still recall it with a shudder. But facts, as they say, are stubborn things, and the facts tell us that broccoli is a true cruciferous crusader in the fight against inflammation. Its main weapon, an antioxidant called sulforaphane. So what exactly does it do? Sulforaphane acts like a smart manager within our body. It doesn't just fight free radicals directly. It actually activates a whole network of protective genes and enzymes throughout our system. Essentially, broccoli doesn't just give you antioxidants. It compels your body to produce its own. This elevates your body's defenses to a whole new level. Studies show that sulforaphane helps reduce the levels of key inflammation triggers, cytokines. It's almost as if it approaches an inflammatory response and says, "All right, folks, party's over, time to disperse." And here's some good news for those who aren't huge fans of broccoli. Its entire family boasts similar properties. Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, all of them contain these beneficial compounds. By the way, here's a little tip. To get the maximum benefit, broccoli is best eaten raw or lightly steamed, aiming for an al dente texture. Excessive heat can destroy the enzyme that helps activate sulforaphane. So, those little green trees on your plate aren't just a side dish. They're a powerful tool for detoxification and reducing inflammation at a cellular level. Maybe give them another chance. Next up, we have a true creamy superfood that has captured millions of hearts. The mighty avocado. Many people still shy away from fats, but avocado is a prime example of how incredibly beneficial fats can be. It's packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, primarily oleic acid, the very same type that makes olive oil so valuable. These fats help lower bad cholesterol levels, and crucially for us today, they reduce inflammation in the body. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber, all vital for maintaining overall body health. However, its true magic lies in its unique compounds. Avocados contain carotenoids and tocopherols, known for their powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Here's a fascinating fact. The healthy fats in avocado help our bodies better absorb antioxidants, not just from the avocado itself, but also from other vegetables you eat alongside it. For instance, if you add avocado to a salad with carrots and spinach, you'll unlock significantly more benefits from those vegetables. One intriguing study showed that people who ate a serving of avocado with their hamburger had significantly lower levels of inflammation markers than those who ate the burger without it. This proves that avocado can help balance the inflammatory effects of less healthy foods. So, don't hesitate to add it to your salads. Make some famous guacamole, or simply spread it on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon juice. It's more than just a trendy ingredient. It's a true defender of your cells and blood vessels against inflammatory stress. But what about drinks? Here, we introduce a true elixir of health, a comforting brew that warms the body and calms the mind. Our fifth pick is green tea. This ancient beverage isn't celebrated without cause. Its secret weapon lies in compounds called catechins, and the superstar among them is a compound with a tongue-twisting name, epigallocatechin galate, or for short, EGCG. This compound is one of the most powerful antioxidants known to science. It acts like a guardian at the cellular level, preventing the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines. In simpler terms, EGCG helps quiet the noise and turmoil in your body that often leads to chronic inflammation. Imagine your body as a city. Inflammation is like constant small fires breaking out here and there. Green tea catechins are like an efficient fire brigade, patrolling the streets and extinguishing these flare-ups before they can escalate into a major blaze. Numerous studies link regular green tea consumption to a reduced risk of many chronic diseases, including heart disease and certain cancers. Its antioxidant properties protect our cells from damage, which is at the root of many health issues. So, swapping just one sugary drink for a cup of fragrant green tea isn't merely a beverage choice. It's a simple, enjoyable daily ritual that helps keep inflammation in check from the inside out. Our next contender in the fight against inflammation is often found lurking in the shadows of forests and right there on your grocery store's produce shelves. We're talking about mushrooms. And no, we're not just talking about those common pale button mushrooms, even though they have their benefits. The real anti-inflammatory superstars are varieties like shiitake, maitake, and portobello. Mushrooms are truly unique organisms, and their chemical makeup is equally distinct. They're packed with compounds like phenols and other potent antioxidants, which give them a powerful protective punch. But here's where it gets really interesting: when you cook them. Light heat treatment, a quick sauté or roasting, for example, doesn't destroy their anti-inflammatory power. It actually enhances it. This is because heat helps unlock these beneficial compounds from the mushroom's tough cell walls. However, there's one important caveat. Mushrooms are best consumed cooked, not raw. Raw, they can contain certain compounds that are difficult to digest and may even be slightly toxic. So, a little bit of cooking is key to maximizing their benefits and ensuring safety. What's more, mushrooms are one of the few plant-based sources of vitamin D. This essential vitamin plays a crucial role in regulating your immune system and controlling inflammatory processes. So, adding a serving of flavorful mushrooms to your pasta, omelets, or as a simple side dish is an excellent way to add variety to your diet and provide your body with a unique array of nutrients that actively combat inflammation. It's time to really spice things up. Our seventh incredible ingredient is true liquid gold, the vibrant and aromatic queen of spices, turmeric. This vibrant, bright orange spice has been treasured for centuries in Indian cuisine an Ayurvedic medicine, and modern science is now fully validating its incredible health benefits. The real powerhouse behind turmeric is an active compound called curcumin, and here's where it gets truly fascinating. Curcumin is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory compounds known to humankind. Its action is so potent that scientists compare its effectiveness to certain pharmaceutical drugs, but without the unwanted side effects. So, how does it actually work? Curcumin can block, at a molecular level, a key protein that, like a conductor, orchestrates the entire cascade of inflammatory reactions in our cells. Essentially, it doesn't just put out the fire, it takes the matches away from the arsonist. Curcumin's remarkable effectiveness in combating inflammation has been proven in hundreds of studies, particularly for conditions like arthritis. Many people report a significant reduction in joint pain and stiffness after regularly incorporating turmeric into their diet. But there's one small catch. Curcumin, on its own, is quite poorly absorbed by our bodies. To unlock its full potential, it needs a powerful partner, and that partner is black pepper. The compound piperine, found in black pepper, dramatically increases curcumin's bioavailability by thousands of times. So, make sure to add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to your curries, soups, vegetable stews, or even your morning smoothie. It's a simple and incredibly effective way to transform your everyday food into powerful medicine. Here's a delightful surprise for all you chocolate lovers. Our 8th product proves that healthy can, and even should, be delicious. Introducing dark chocolate and cacao. That's right, you heard correctly. Chocolate can actually be part of an anti-inflammatory diet. But of course, with some important caveats. We're talking exclusively about dark chocolate with a high cocoa content, 70% or higher. Milk and white chocolate, unfortunately, don't make the cut, as they contain too much sugar and too few beneficial compounds. So, what's the secret? Cocoa beans are packed with amazing antioxidants called flavonols. These are what give dark chocolate its characteristic bitter taste. These flavonols have a powerful anti-inflammatory effect, especially on the cells lining our blood vessels. Imagine your blood vessels are like roads. Inflammation makes them stiff and uneven, hindering normal blood flow. Flavonols help keep these roads smooth, flexible, and healthy. They help lower blood pressure and improve overall cardiovascular health. Research shows that moderate consumption of dark chocolate can reduce levels of inflammatory markers in the blood and lower the risk of heart disease. So, 1 or 2 squares of high-quality dark chocolate a day isn't just a treat. It's a small, yet incredibly delicious investment in your heart and vascular health. The key is moderation and choosing chocolate with the highest cocoa content and the least amount of sugar. Savor the benefits. Almost there. Our 9th featured item is a true symbol of healthy eating, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean. You've probably already guessed. It's extra virgin olive oil, and that extra virgin part is a crucial distinction. Only this kind of oil retains the maximum amount of its beneficial properties because it's produced by mechanical pressing without chemical solvents or high heat. It's like freshly squeezed juice, but from olives. The key to olive oil's health benefits is its fatty acid profile. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which we've already mentioned when discussing avocados. These fats are excellent at combating bad cholesterol and improving vascular health. But the real star, making olive oil a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, is a compound called oleocanthal. This natural compound possesses a unique ability. In its structure and action, it's remarkably similar to ibuprofen, a well-known anti-inflammatory medication. Of course, oleocanthal in olive oil isn't as potent as a pill, but it works cumulatively and has no side effects. It gently, yet effectively, suppresses the activity of enzymes that trigger inflammatory reactions in the body. Research shows that regular consumption of extra virgin olive oil is linked to a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and even some types of cancer. It also promotes gut health, which directly impacts our immunity and inflammation levels. So don't hesitate to generously drizzle it over salads, vegetables, or add it to soups. It's not just a delicious ingredient, but a powerful natural medicine that protects your body from the inside out. And now, for our grand finale, our #1 pick, a product many of us consume almost daily, completely unaware of its hidden superpower, and it is the humble tomato. That's right, you heard correctly. This modest, everyday vegetable, though botanists would classify it as a fruit, or more specifically, a berry, is actually our champion in this ranking. And its secret weapon? Lycopene. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant belonging to the carotenoid family. It's what gives tomatoes their vibrant red hue. Its primary role in our bodies is to patrol and neutralize free radicals, those cellular troublemakers that damage cells and kickstart inflammatory processes. Studies show lycopene is particularly effective at reducing inflammation markers linked to cardiovascular diseases and certain types of cancer. It's truly a bodyguard for our cells. But here's the real twist, the surprise I hinted at earlier. Unlike many other vegetables whose nutritional benefits can diminish with cooking, with tomatoes, it's the complete opposite. When you cook tomatoes, whether you're simmering them into a sauce, roasting them, or making a paste, something truly magical happens. The heat breaks down the tomato's tough cell walls, releasing the lycopene and making it significantly more bioavailable. This means your body can absorb several times more of it than from raw tomatoes. So, tomato paste, spaghetti sauce, tomato soup, or even just roasted cherry tomatoes. These aren't just delicious meals. They're a concentrated elixir against inflammation. And if you add a little olive oil, the absorption of lycopene becomes even better, as it's fat-soluble. So, this simple, accessible staple found in nearly every kitchen has turned out to be our unsung hero. Sometimes, the most powerful solutions are indeed the simplest. So what's that one food that actually gets more potent when you cook it? The answer might surprise you. It's tomatoes. Yes, plain old tomatoes. The secret lies in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant responsible for their vibrant red color. And here's the surprising twist. When cooked, lycopene's bioavailability, that's how well your body can absorb and utilize it, dramatically increases. This means tomato paste, a rich pasta sauce, or even just stewed tomatoes aren't just delicious. They're a concentrated anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Sometimes, simply preparing food can make it exponentially more beneficial. The key takeaway here is this. Combating chronic inflammation isn't about restrictive diets. It's about making smart, delicious additions to your regular meals. You don't have to cut out everything. Simply incorporate the right beneficial foods. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. If you found this information new and helpful, Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next episodes. Now, a question for you. Which of these foods do you already love and eat regularly? Or maybe you have your own secret anti-inflammatory powerhouse you rely on. Share your insights in the comments below. Let's create the most beneficial collection together.